Viper Sport Forward back in the building for the weigh-ins of Misfits 007. This video is brought to you by Candles and Oud. Keep smelling fresh. Anyway, does it smell nice? You like it?
I can't.
Have a little sniff.
Oh, that's fine.
Heavenly Oud.
Yeah, that's
good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Listen, I am honored to be joined by the one and only Fousey Tube. Big fan, like I just said. We've been watching for you for years. You've been kind of quiet lately.
Yeah.
Do you want to kind of break that silence? Where have you been? What have you been up to?
Nah, I've just been, I've been spending time with family. I've been with family a lot, spending time with family off of social media, getting in touch with myself, my religion, my relationship with my family, and just chilling.
Yeah. Obviously, last time we saw you out was against Deji.
Yeah.
Unfortunate ending, but you showed what you were made of. The camp was amazing for you, in incredible shape. Since that fight, in terms of boxing, what's crossed your mind? Do you want to get back in there, or what's been the thought process?
I'm good. I'm definitely not going to get back in the ring. Although if I was younger, I wish I could have started when I was younger, given it more time. An actual because I don't have the boxing IQ, the reflexes, and that's not something I can get right now at my age. Maybe I could with time, but I'm not going to get back in it. I'm just going to hopefully start commentating again, being on the mic again, and doing that role.
Of course, there's so much opportunities within influencer boxing, just like you mentioned as well, with Happy Punch as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were doing a few things with them prior, but I just want to touch on what you were saying about religion, how you're sort of getting in touch with that again. Take us through it for the people that might not be aware of your religion or what your background is. What's been the sort of process for you?
For a lot of people, and this isn't just for myself, you're born into religion, but unless you take time and explore to understand what your religion is actually saying and to gain knowledge, you don't really know what's being said and you don't really know what you're following. So just taking the time and understanding and learning about what is being said, what am I following, why am I following, just taking that time to myself.
Amazing, appreciate that. Now let's talk about this card. Yeah. Obviously, we got the main man KSI topping the bill against Fournier, who's also a professional boxer, 9-0. Last time we saw one of our big influencer boxers face his first opponent in Tommy Fury, Jake Paul. He came out as the loser in that fight. How do you see this one unfolding on Saturday night?
I see KSI, I want to say marginally by a knockout, but I don't want to be foolish if that doesn't happen. But I see KSI as the clear victor in this one.
Yeah. No threat from Fournier at all?
I mean, we're going to have to see if this boxing experience and IQ that he's talking about comes out, and he's really, because if Joe is what he says he is, he should be able to handle KSI. He should be able to combat whatever he comes at him and do it to make him look foolish. But I don't know why I don't see that happening, and I see KSI being the aggressor and KSI coming out on top.
We got a cracking co-main event as well. Deji, your former opponent, stepping in against Swarms. Deji's first victory was against you, and we saw a lot of improvements in his own game. And you know firsthand how talented he is. Swarms, in the last fights, we've seen him lose a lot of weight. I don't know if you've followed his career thus far, but his fight against Ryan Taylor was a one-punch fight, ended it. How do you see that one going, if you could break it down from your perspective?
First of all, congratulations to Swarms on his transformation. That's nothing to be, that's not to be taken lightly. But I think Deji's one of the best in the scene. And I think, I don't know how people haven't, catered to that opinion yet. And they're going to see it. His IQ, his timing, his precision, his defense, everything. He has it. And if that Deji shows up tomorrow, I think it's going to be a clear win for Deji.
Amazing. Now, I want to also take your quick overview on influencer boxing. Who is your top 5 in terms of talent? We've got a lot of talent. We got Dean the Great just over there.
I don't want to give a top 5. I don't know enough of the whole roster to give a top 5, so I'm not.
Who stands out to you then? Let's not say in no order. Who's your favorite to watch thus far?
Dean the Great, Sal Poppy, Waleed Sharks, Anisong Gibb. Is Jake Paul and KSI? Do we still consider?
We can. I guess we can.
Jake Paul, KSI.
That's a good bunch, to be honest. Now, finally, I want to ask you. Obviously, you've had your time off. In terms of content, are you thinking to come back in full time? What's the sort of idea there?
I want to come back and just do fitness. People have seen me transform so many times, but now I want to lend a hand and teach them how to do it and to offer coaching. So as I get back into shape again, doing it this time, I want to offer the hand to be able to coach people and help people to do it themselves.
You don't just transform. You completely morph into a different. I mean, we saw the shape you was in. That mentally obviously had a massive effect as well. It must have helped you in every aspect of life. How did that sort of all feel at the time?
It felt amazing, man. The person who I was before the fight, like spiritually, physically, mentally, was so strong. And something like, I know he's still inside me right now.
Most definitely.
He's not here right now, but I know he's still inside me, and I want to awaken him again and find him again.